It is good. It is good. Word to God said just before evening. Then it was evening, and now God has gifted us with a brand new day. This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash. This is a brand new day. Just a little more time. We're going to read and share in and internalize this morning the, the 12th chapter of Matthew. And I think that I will start with verse 14 and read through verse 21. And this is God's chosen service. We're continuing to talk and learn not only about Jesus, but something about ourselves. So Matthew 12, verses 14 through 21. But the Pharisees went out and plotted how they might kill Jesus. Aware of this, Jesus withdrew from that place. Many followed him, and he healed all their sick, warning them not to tell who he was. This was to fulfill what was spoken through the prophet Isaiah. Here is my servant, whom I have chosen, the one I love, in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will proclaim a justice to the nations. He will not quarrel or cry out. No one will hear his voice in the streets. A bruised heel he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out, till he leads justice to victory. In his name, the nations will put their hope. There is a lot within these words, but I'm just going to take out two words, and I'm going to stretch those two words into my walk and my work today. And those two words that I will embrace, that I am embracing within the palms of my prayers this morning, and I suggest that you read these words and determine what you're going to embrace within the palms of your prayers today, all day long. The two words for me, implied and silence. Implied and silence. Those who followed Jesus and watched him heal the sick and do all sorts of miracles, how could they follow without any responsibilities? How could they follow without any responsibilities? And as they followed, did they have to make a lot of noise? Or just could they not do what it is they were doing without making a lot of noise about it? In these troubled times that we live in today, who is it that we choose to follow? Who is it that we choose to follow to justice and victory? And what are our silent responsibilities as we follow? Who is it that we follow? So, embraced within the palms of my prayers on this day, all day long, implied responsibilities, follow, I've added more words, justice and victory. I have a job to do on this day, all day long. And as I do what it is, I don't know what I'm going to do or where I'm going to do it or when I'm going to do it. I just know that it's going to happen within this day, this little more time that God has gifted me with. God is here. Silence, responsibilities, so that just before evening, I will hear God say, "It is good." And I know that as you reread these words, internalize them, and juxtapose yourself within these words, that you too will come to know what your real responsibilities are, if you don't already know, and who it is you're going to follow, and how much noise you're going to make. Sometimes we do our best work in silence. So just let us ready ourselves to go out into that jungle and choose who it is we're going to follow, so that just before evening we will hear our God say, "It is good. It is good." This is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain. Oh God, show me, teach me, and just lead me into how it is to do what thus says the Lord silently. That's another word that we really have to dig into, silently. So just go on out and do what it is you have to do, because we are going to hear God say just before evening, "It is good. It is good." Did I say this is the Reverend Dr. Laverne Corrine Williams Foster Hall Harvey Brown Fontaine Turner Hill Holt McCain Cash?